Hi everyone, my name's Clem and I'm from One Day Creative Education, and today we're going to be exploring the Victorians. So, before we even start, before you do anything, I would like to ask you, what do you know about the Victorians? Yeah, I know this is a video, but in this video you're going to need to talk to me. And if you need time to talk, you can always pause, alright? You can always pause, but I need to know, what do you know about the Victorians already? Maybe you can tell the person next to you, maybe you could tell your pillow or the cushion on the sofa next to you, it's up to you, but tell someone, what do you know about the Victorians? Good. Okay, so before we start this, we're going to be doing something active today. This isn't going to be sitting down and writing, this is going to be up and about. So, you can see that I have cleared some space. I encourage you to do so too, and if you can't do that, just work with what you've got. Just try and be safe. That's the most important thing today. So clear some space. Okay, you can do this anywhere. You could do it outside, you could do it if you've got a garden or a balcony or something. If not, that's okay. Living room, bedroom's fine, you can do it on your sofa. Just make use of the space you've got around you. Now, I don't know where you are. You might be in school, you might be in your house, you may be somewhere else. So, you're going to have to use your intelligence here. You're going to have to use your common sense, alright? And there are other ways you can use this video. So, I'm going to be doing this right now, okay? I'm going to be doing this right now, but you can watch this video more than once. You can practice again, and then maybe show somebody. You could perform what you have created. Or you could do it with somebody. If you've got a grown-up, maybe a parent or someone that looks after you, maybe your auntie, uncle or someone else, you can perform it to them, or you could do it along with them. So go and grab them now. You can pause this video, go and grab them, see if they want to join in now, and if not, practice it, and then play it again later, and you'll know everything that's going to happen. Pretty good, right? So, yeah, stay safe, make some space, perform or practice or get someone to join in with you, and we're going to have loads of fun. So, the Victorians. You've already told me what you know about the Victorians. Today we're going to be looking at inventions, okay? Inventions in the Victorian era, because they created so much. So, I'm just going to pause here a second and I'm going to go and get my friend. His name is Geoffrey Cheeseburger. Geoffrey Cheeseburger. Geoffrey Cheeseburger is, of course, our quiz show host. I'm going to go and find him and see if he can do a bit of a Victorian inventions quiz with you. Don't worry, I'll be right back. Hey everyone, my name's Geoffrey Cheeseburger, and welcome to our Victorian quiz. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, today you could win one of 3 prizes. That's right, the inventions that the Victorians created, you could win in 3rd place. If you come 3rd place, you could win. That's right, one of the most famous Victorian inventions, a toilet. Yes. Not so funny. Very useful. Yeah. And if you come in 2nd place, you could win. That's right, one of our favorite Victorian inventions, an ice cream. Victorians love to go to the seaside and see what they could grab. All sorts of flavors, but vanilla, of course, is my favorite. And if you come in 1st place, you could win one of the most famous Victorian inventions of all. You could win a steam engine. Now, as you know, all of these prizes are, of course, fictitious, which means they're imaginary, but it doesn't mean the facts aren't true. So, I want you to get ready and play our Victorian quiz. There's only 3 questions today, but maybe you'll get some more another day. Now, to show me how you're answering, I don't want you to just shout true or false. I would like you to try and show me your answers. So you might create a T for true, and maybe you'll create an F. Is that right? Or an F. Or just a thumbs down for false. But, do you know what? I think you can do better than that. I think you can do even better than that. So, if you know anything about the Victorians, maybe you could show me a frieze or a statue for whatever you think. Maybe a beggar child or a street child going, "Please, sir, can I have some more?" For false. And maybe some kind of rich Victorian looking down on the poor for true? Who knows? It's up to you. So, I would like you to pause this video. You have 1 minute to try and come up with your true and your false answers. Here we go. Pause now. Good, I hope you paused that, otherwise I was just looking very silly. Right then, here we go. So, a Victorian quiz. This is all about Queen Victoria, and later on we're going to do some more activities. So, is it true or is it false? Queen Victoria became queen when she was 30 years old. 30. Is that true or is it false? You've got 10 seconds. Show me your answer. Show me your answer. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's right. It is indeed false. She became queen when she was only 18 years old. Can you imagine that? Oh, I certainly can, and I don't think I'd want to be queen if I'm honest. Alright then, for our next question, in our Queen Victoria quiz. Is it true or is it false? Queen Victoria was on the throne for over 60 years. I'm going to give you 10 seconds. True or false? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that's right. If you answered true, Queen Victoria was on the throne for over 60 years, you would be correct. Cha-ching, ka-ching, give yourself a ka-ching. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, she was on the throne for 64 years. Can you imagine it? It's a long, long time. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, our third question and our final question for today. I know, my heart's beating too. Boom, 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 boom. Can you answer this? Queen Victoria had 0 children. Is that true or is it false? Show me with your answers. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the answer is indeed false. She had 9 children, 40 grandchildren, and around 37 great-grandchildren. How mad is that? Absolutely mad! She had loads! So, give yourself a score out of 3. Did you get 1? Did you get 2? Or did you get 3 points? I don't know, but I'm going to hand you back to my fellow companion. If you got 3 points, well done you, of course. You win our steam train. Choo-choo! If you came second, of course, you won an invisible ice cream. Enjoy that right now. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. And if you came in third place, you won a toilet. Still very useful, though. Alright, then I'm going to hand you back to my wonderful friend Clem, and I will see you later on. I'm sorry about him. Yeah. Geoffrey Cheeseburger. Strange human. But what did you learn in that quiz? Hopefully there were 3 questions, and maybe you can tell me 3 facts you've learned about Queen Victoria. That would be really helpful. Tell me now. You are going to have to talk to me. Well, I didn't know that. We used to learn something new every day. Okay, right then, on to our next activity. Now, in the Victorian times, there was a huge gap between the rich and the poor. And poor children, street children, often would get jobs. They might leave school very, very early on. And because they were small, they could do jobs that adults couldn't do. Can you think of any jobs that you could do that adults couldn't do? Yeah, maybe some you don't want to do. Now, in the Victorian times, the children might clean the chimney. They might pickpocket. But they also would help in the factories. And in the factories, there were great big machines where lots of moving parts, where children could creep and crawl in the gaps that adults couldn't get to reach and fix the machinery, or find broken parts, or find even rubbish and debris, look that word up, debris, underneath the factory to make sure it was all clean and running smoothly. So I'd like to see if you can make a machine today. Maybe you can think of some nice repetitive actions. Try and use one for each part of your body. A repetitive action is something that you do over and over and over again, hopefully at the same pace. So maybe you can think of a train. A train might go like this. Or maybe you might think of a different action with your leg. You could do... It doesn't need to be complicated, but it's something you can do over and over again. And maybe you can build these together. So you've got 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Maybe you could make even more. Let's see if we can get up to 4 actions together. I'd like you, and I'm going to give you a little bit of time to go away. Maybe you can work with the person you're working with, or you can work on your own like I am. And you can put a 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. What can you do? 2, 3, 4. Hey, how about you go away right now and you have a little practice. I want you to pause this video on my silliest face, pause it and go and have a practice yourself. See if you can put something together. Here we go. I hope you paused. Otherwise I was making those faces for no reason whatsoever. And I hope you've come up with some nice repetitive actions. Have you made a Victorian machine? If you have, show someone. Maybe you might need to show them later when they're less busy. Maybe you'll need to show them the next day. Maybe you'll need to show them along with the video. But you are welcome to show them. It could be a brother, a sister, an auntie, an uncle. It could be a grown-up in your house, your person who looks after you. I don't mind. But perform these actions, okay? And see if you can make a machine. Now, I want to send you away with a little bit of a task, okay? So we've had a look at some of the things that Victorian children might have been able to do. They might have... What have they done? They might have been able to sweep chimneys, that's right. They may have fixed and cleaned machines in the factories, and maybe they were pickpockets as well. Well, they definitely were. Has anybody seen the play or the film or read the book, actually? Oliver. Have a little look at it, look it up, and if you want to give yourself something to do, see if you can show me any things or tell me about any things the Victorian children used to do. You'll see a lot in that film called Oliver, or if you're very good you can read the book by a man called Charles Dickens. Alright then, so what have you learnt today? Hopefully you can tell me 3 things about Queen Victoria, and I hope that you can tell me 3 jobs that Victorian children would have been able to do. But here's your task. I'd like you to go away now, and I'd like you to build a scene. Can you imagine your whole house is a factory? It's full of noise and smoke and dirt, and there are adults shouting and children crawling around trying to pick up all the bits and pieces. Maybe you can have a crawl across your sofa. Be safe. Maybe you can crawl under your table trying to pick up little bits. And I'd like you to try and create a scene. Create a short performance about what it was like for a Victorian child to go into work. You might want to look it up online. Horrible Histories is a very wonderful website. And you can have a little look. Show me what it's like as soon as they come in. Perhaps you could open the door. Tired. Sad. Hungry. Maybe you've got some lice on you. Hiya, sir. What do you want me to do today? Clean the machines? Alright, I'll get to work. You need to show me as they come in, the beginning, as they come into work. You'll need to show me the middle, them doing the job. And maybe you could even think of something that goes wrong. Very often, children might get their fingers or their hands caught in some of the machinery, and it might even get chopped off. And if that happened, the bosses just sacked them. They were no use to them anymore. Ridiculous. So, absolutely, yeah, show me a little bit of a play. The beginning as they come into work, the middle as they do their job, and maybe a bit of a problem. And how does it end? Well, you show the person with you, and if not, maybe you could create a little audience for yourself. Draw your audience, or maybe use some teddies or some cushions or something. Imagine they're your audience. It'd be really good to get you up and about. Show me. This isn't just about performance and thinking. It's also about doing it. So I'm going to leave you be. I've been here long enough. Thanks very much to Geoffrey Cheeseburger. He's just over there. Thanks very much, Geoffrey. Yeah, I'll see you later, mate. No. They're smart, this lot. They know. They know we're different people. Yeah, we're different people. Definitely different people. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you learned something today, and like the video, subscribe to the channel for more, and make sure you tell your grown-ups and share with your friends if they are interested. Cheers, and have a really good rest of your day. Bye now.